Hello, my friends. Welcome to Project Leadership Institute. This is where I help you better understand how to take your project management up a notch, how to get to that next level. And today we're going to talk about how to be a PM rock star, because I know lots of you are thinking, I want to be a rock star in project management. Well, let's define what a PM rock star is. What is a PM rock star? A PM rockstar is a project manager that understands that the power and the brilliance displayed does not come from them alone. It comes from the power of teamwork making the dream work. Oh my goodness. That's what a PM rockstar should start off with. It just took me down a peg or two. Said, Phil, it's not about your brilliance. Becoming a PM rockstar requires a combination of, watch this, attitudes, behaviors, and culture. Wow, the ABCs. Now, why did I say attitudes, behaviors, and cultures? It starts off with that mindset. The team is the organism that I am serving. The team is not serving me. So it's a servant-mindedness. You can actually borrow from my framework for the 5 levels of leadership in Scrum. This helps you better understand how you can be a PM rockstar, if you will. The very first thing that I encourage project managers to do and be is a servant leader. A servant leader understands that they need to serve the team and not the other way around. Number 2, a PM rockstar knows it's all about the team, collaboration. My mentor, John Maxwell, he says, some of my best thinking was done by others. How many of you can say that? It's leveraging the power of the team to do the thinking because you value their thinking even more. You understand, as another John Maxwell quote puts it, none of us is as smart as all of us. Wow. I like a quote from Anna Wintour, editor-in-chief of Vogue. This just blew my mind. I immediately loved it. She said, you are nothing without the team. OMG. You're not a rock star without the team. Wow. When we begin to understand the power of team think, team collaboration, when we truly begin to understand the engineering in the 5 stages of team development, the forming, the storming, the norming, the performing, when we understand what performing means, we will redefine the PM rockstar, because the PM rockstar is the one who knows to serve, to collaborate, to be results-oriented, to unify the team, and to bring emotional intelligence, mindfulness, so that the team can synergize and optimize and get to the performing stage and stay there, increase in every step of the way. That is a PM rockstar. It is not about us as project managers. It's about how we serve. It's about how we get the team to their next level, to their pinnacle, to their nirvana. That's what we're about. It's not about us. It's not about us wanting to be in that state of bliss. It's about the team understanding how to synergize. That's what it's about, my friends. That's what we need to focus on. All right, so becoming a PM rockstar. Attitudes. Attitudes come from your mindset. This is the mindset. Servanthood, collaboration, results-oriented, unifying, and mindfulness. This drives our attitude. An attitude of humility, an attitude of gratitude, an attitude of servanthood. And when we have that attitude, it drives how we behave. It drives our behaviors towards the team and our customer. And when we evangelize it enough and people can see us being this way, then it forms this team culture of synergy, of appreciation for each other. None of us is as smart as all of us. We're nothing without each other. That's the mindfulness that we need to bring to the table. All right? So on top of what I've given you, the framework in my book, The 5 Levels of Scrum Leadership, which helps project managers as well, you can find that book on Amazon. I say master the fundamentals. So when you have the right mindset, you understand attitudes, behaviors, and cultures are all linked. Study to show yourself an approved project manager. And I'm not just talking about certified by the PMI, that's great, but study so that people know that you know the talk. And you walk your walk. It's not just the talk. The lingo is good, but the mindset is what's going to drive the behavior. Remember, continuous learning, expert judgment. Never say, I've arrived, I don't need to learn from anyone else. No, don't do that. Learn from everyone. Be a dummy for a day. Be a dummy. One of my previous bosses, he would say, Phil, I need you to go in there and be the dummy for the day. Really, the way he framed it, he said, Phil, I need you to go in there and be benign. You're just there sucking in like an orb, sucking in all the information. You're a dummy, you know nothing. But by the time you're leaving, you're carting away a treasure trove of content, treasure trove of understanding. Some of us just need to be benign. We need to just shut up, be benign. Suck it all in by osmosis. Just be there and suck in all of that nourishment, the nutrients, the ideas, the understanding that the team has. You know, my boss said, Phil, I need you to go to Air Lane. And I said, I don't want to go to Air Lane. I don't like that place, full of roaches and rats and mice. And he said, you got to go there and sit with the team over there. So begrudgingly, I go there and I sit down with the team and I'm like, my mind is blown, because what I learned from that team and I brought back to the department, you know, when he said be benign, I was benign and I soaked it all in, and I finished a 9-month project in 3 months because of this awesome leader who understood the power of the team. If I could just plant Phil in the right environment, he's going to expand, he's going to grow, he's going to bring back the bacon. And that's what I did. That's what I did. So the continuous learning, we need to understand that. Effective communication, always espouse communication over processes and tools. Individuals and interaction, sitting down, having a conversation, being right there so that people can feel your empathy, so people can look into your eyes and understand that you have a soul, you have a heart, you have an understanding, that people are looking for their value and they can't get their value because a team may not be delivering the value at the rate that they need, but it's sitting down and helping people understand that you feel their pain, that you know what they're going through. That's what it's all about, my friends. Finally, I want you to be mindful of leadership. Leadership develops daily, not in a day. I want you to be a leadership student. I would love for you to come work with me, learn with me and my team, and learn leadership at the Project Leadership Institute. So go on down to projectleadershipinstitute.com, check out our programs, see perhaps one of our programs works for you. We've got an arm that is very business driven. We've got an arm that is leadership driven without the business edge, because we've got some hungry business people, and we work together to build our business to get to the pinnacle. So maybe that could help you, business and leadership combined. In the next year, we're going to be learning about the stock market from a professional, from a pro who's been in the game for 3 decades. Things like that are available in our program if you want to join us. So projectleadershipinstitute.com. All right, strategic thinking. Think about more than tasks. Think about strategy. Understand how your project fits into the big picture of the organization. Be systemic in your thinking. Number 6, adaptability and problem solving. Be flexible, malleable, ready to pivot, and use critical thinking to navigate challenges and find innovative solutions. Number 7, time and resource management. Understand the dynamics of the team and maximize your time management. Sometimes simple reminders goes a long way, you know. Number 8, stakeholder engagement. If you're managing projects greatly, but you're not engaging greatly, then it amounts to nothing. Engagement comes first. Stakeholder engagement, followed by great project management in the technical piece. Number 9, risk management. Be proactive in identifying and mitigating risk. Don't take no for an answer. Look for a way to mitigate it. Put on the thinking cap. Work with your team. Sometimes you can even leverage the power of AI to say, here's a risk, here's a situation, how do I deal with it? So it's understanding how to tap in to AI as a resource. Number 10, quality assurance. Have a mindset of audits, quality audits. Checking the process, not just checking the product. Number 11, technology adoption. Embrace project management software and tools to streamline processes, track progress, and facilitate collaboration. It's important. I always tell project managers, seriously, you are a project manager and you cannot use a scheduling tool? What planet are you from? You can't use MS Project to save your life? Well, first of all, that's the gold standard. So if you took the shortcut and you went into the, and I have nothing against them, I teach them as well, the smart sheets of this world, the ClickUps of this world, the Asanas, the Reichs, that's all well and good, but my goodness, why didn't you just start with the gold standard? Or why aren't you considering adding the gold standard? You should learn Microsoft Project. No ifs, ands, or buts. You should learn Microsoft Project. Number 12, EQ, emotional intelligence. Be mindful, be collaborative, be relational. Number 13, ethical conduct. Uphold high ethical standards in your work. This is how you can be a rock star. When people aren't watching, you're doing all the right things. All right, next one is mentorship and coaching. Consider mentorship and coaching of junior project managers to share your knowledge and experience. And last but not least, mindfulness, which is a final one on the list. It also pertains to self-care. Don't forget to take care of yourself, maintain a healthy work-life balance, be aware of work-life balance for your team. Also be aware that when we talk about the Agile Manifesto and we say a constant pace, we don't mean a fast pace. So don't break the team's necks to deliver a fast pace, fast pace. A very sobering story, there was a man at work and he sat down at his seat after working extremely hard, and at his desk, he breathed his last and died. And then the following day, they opened for business. People can be treated as disposable assets. Do not treat your team or yourself as a disposable asset. It is important that you understand the value of people relative to their families. Even though they are on a team, they have a bigger team, a more relevant and important team outside that team. Always keep that in mind, all right? That's how to be a PM rockstar, my friends. It's not about us. It's not about our technical prowess and our savviness. Instead, it's about emotional intelligence, EQ, understanding that we're nothing without the team. Thank you for joining me today on Project Leadership Institute. I'll see you next time.